Explosion's just he's a natural born winner. He is the perfect show jumping horse. He's almost like a machine. He's the ultimate athlete. He knows when are the big moments. It's hard for me to even understand how that happens, because he just grew into the star that he is because it was meant to be, I guess. I was contacted by a good friend of mine about Explosion. He said, you have to try this horse. He just did everything that we expected him to do. You never know at that age how good they're going to be, but he showed all the signs and attributes of a great horse. Podum Farms purchased him for the team. He had really nice family around him, and you could see he was spoiled, which is normally a good sign, I think, with when you go to try a horse that they're loved. We had another rider with us. I just remember there was one moment in particular that she put him on a little bit of a funny distance, and he just grew wings. He kicked into another gear when he shouldn't have been able to, and that really was the sort of the decision maker for me. You would think he would be a slow horse for how big he is. Typically with his breeding, he doesn't jump how you would expect. He's just able to bend his body in ways that is not possible. In moments where he gets in difficult positions, he's able to bend the other way compared to horses, able to give him that extra bit of height or that extra space.
Horse with exceptional stride, exceptional ability. His job is just put it in the right place.
I think what people don't realise is there's hours and hours of time behind the scenes building these horses to these pinnacle moments in their career, and it's not just that 30 or 60 seconds in the arena, it's the time that we take with him on the track at home, the time that we spend understanding him. This is what creates those moments where you ask a horse to trust you, and whether they do or they don't, and that was, even though it was a short space of time in 2018, I knew everything about that horse. I think there are defining moments in a rider's relationship with their horse, and Madrid was one of those points. I had decided to leave, I think, 1 or even 2 strides out to the last fence. He knew what I was asking him to do. Halfway down that distance, I felt him hold his breath. He could have shrunk and said, I'm not sure on this, or I'm going to take this on. He took it on.
He's about there, isn't he? But he's got to keep up the pace. This is very close again. Come on, Ben. Come on, he's taking one out. And he's got it. 37.73. Wow, grab your breath.
He jumped the fence with ease as he did the others, and the joy that I had when I went through the finish. For me, although he had many other good results early on in the season, that was the moment that he proved that he can rise to the occasion in any arena, in any environment, under any circumstance now in the world. It's become a global sport. We have to travel all over the world, from Shanghai to New York, and with only 2 days in between. Obviously the horses aren't traveling as much as us because we're rotating, but I think that's raised the level of the importance of riders also being the athletes. My dream would be to continue to ride him for his entire career, to continue to grow as a partnership and continue to prove what I believe. And what I believe is that he is one of the best show jumping horses of our generation.
This is the decider, Ben Mayer, Explosion W. Come on, Ben. One fence. Londonites have got it. Champions here in New York.
For the first time ever in my career, I heard, is Explosion coming out next. We travelled here just to see Explosion, and I feel our sport has been missing the superstar. I hope one day he will become the household name. I think he's very close to that. In my eyes, he's already there.
Loose the break off. You've got him.
What a way to finish. That is into the lead, and that is the championship for Ben Mayer. He claims it for a second time.
To get to work with an animal so intelligent and so athletic as he is on a daily basis is what we dream of as riders, and that's what makes him so special.